What are my people? RC Rollins in his bed, giving you his post reviews of the fights. Now, after a hell of a boxing night, I'm gonna do my reviews. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. This is my daughter, Hopi. I'm gonna play this little game and see if I can keep up with it all year long. We're in February, and since technically I started with the McGregor fight, I'm gonna count that one too. I didn't do a review because I was not into redoing my videos, okay? So I went Poirier that time, so that's 1-0. Yesterday I said Comey would win by knockout. He won by knockout. I said Castaño would win a UD. He won a UD. And I also said Usman would win by TKO. He won by TKO. So I'm 4-0. Where I messed up, I said that Diaz was going to win, and he got a draw. So 4-1. I'm going to be rewatching every video to make sure that I get everything right. And I want to apologize, people. I'm sorry I messed up. I said Nunez was fighting. I thought I saw Gabe Flores on the undercard. I was wrong about that. And it just makes me look bad. That's all. I don't like shooting a bad narrative. I don't like giving fake news. But all the other ones did happen now. Let me review every fight that I saw. I saw Ronnie Rios' fight. Now, one of the reasons why I saw his fight is because I got to support my hometown player. My boxer from my hometown. From Santa Ana, California. Anyone. It was a little, it was back and forth. He fought Negrete. And I liked it. I liked the fight. I don't know if he can be champion at 122. There's the Fulton Akhmadaliev, and I forgot who was the other guy. I just think they're way better. I'm sorry, Ronnie. That's just the truth. Then I saw the heavyweight fight, which was Big Baby Anderson versus eBay. eBay made Violetta, some Italian guy looked bad. And Baby Anderson made him look like a rookie, man. He had him all bloodied up, knocked him out in the 6th round. This Big Baby has high ceiling. He's a high ceiling, and he's American, so look out for him. Now, right after that one that I saw was Castaño versus Teixeira. Jeez, what a beating. I did not expect that from Castaño. He beat the shit out of him. And Teixeira, a lot of heart, granite chin, kept going and going and going and going. And Castaño couldn't finish him. But he took a beating. Teixeira took a beating. And it's laughable because you're the champion. To fight back, guy. Fight back. Now with Castaño winning, that means that we can get for undisputed at 154 versus Jermell Charlo. And let's create this legacy fight. After the Castaño fight, after he beat the smoke out of him, crap out of him, shit out of him, whatever you want to call it. It was a good fight. I liked it. I liked the Big Baby fight. And I liked the Ronnie's fight, the Ronnie Rios. Then, I want to say this is probably all the fights that I saw yesterday, they can be like, you can't really say fight of the day. But if I have to give it to one, I think it might be this one, Diaz versus Rakhimov. I keep forgetting his name. Even though Diaz was overweight and looked lethargic, he came in strong in the beginning because he wanted to knock him out early. But the other guy still pushed hard. He kept fighting back, non-stop. And they made it really fight that was back and forth. I gave the first few rounds to Diaz, then the middle rounds to the Kakistanian guy. And then the last rounds to Diaz. I would say I agree with the draw. They both did enough to win. So a draw shouldn't be bad. Right, Hopi? Yeah, you see, even she agrees. Now, the fight was fun. The only thing I can say something negative about that fight, 2 things negative. 1, he was overweight. Come on, bro. You're a professional. I know you were out for a year, but come on. And number 2, your hair, bro. What the hell is that Cheeto Puffs there? That's nasty. I know you're trying to be cool and all, but chales, vato. Chales. I think this is my favorite fight at the moment, it was Comey versus Marinas. I predicted a TKO by Comey, and he knocked him out actually. But I still agree. I said he was gonna knock him out. Now there'll be some fights where I say he's gonna win, but I like it when I actually agree that I got it right, like a TKO KO. And that fight was fun. It was back and forth. It was a boxing period versus a boxer puncher or a brawler, and he knocked him out. He dropped him and then knocked him out, and it was, God, I like that shot. It looked great, and Comey is back. If Lomachenko won't fight Nakatani, why not Comey versus Nakatani? Or maybe Loma versus Comey? I don't know. Maybe David Henney versus Comey. To go? You have a lot of people in the 135 that can happen at any time. Alright, my next fight, the one that I saw at the very end, the main event, that was Usman versus Burns. I was 50-50 in this fight, alright? And, yeah, I said Usman was going to knock him out. What shocked me was in the first round, Burns was dominating. He was rocking Usman. But as soon as round 2 came in and he just started flow, showed what a champion is, to put respect on his name. And then he switched stance. Dude, that stiff jab did a horrible number on Burns. And a champion does what a champion does. And the Nigerian Nightmare still wins. Still a badass. Still a champion. He said, bring all the smoke. He called out Masvidal because Masvidal keeps running his mouth. I'm down to see that. I'm definitely down to see that. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story about another fight that I didn't cover because I was working. And I should have said it right there in the video because the fight still didn't happen. But it was Warrington versus Lara. It was going to be, I thought it was going to be like a bum burner where it was like a tune-up and he was going to smoke him. I was looking at my bookie. I like to make little bets, you know. And Lara was a minus 1,800. And that's really bad. Let's just put it this way. If I would have betted $25 on Lara, I would have made $450. And that's what happened. Lara won by knockout. Knockout with the left hook. And jeez. What happened, Warrington? You're the ex-champion. You're undefeated. And you got knocked out by a nobody? This is upset of the year? So far, yes, because we're in February. But man, and you got knocked out worse than AJ. So this is a bigger upset, even though you're not as big as AJ. But fun night for boxing. Great day for boxing. A lot of knockouts, a lot of battles, a lot of wars. People, celebrate Valentine's Day. It is 14th of Valentine. Take your girlfriend, take your wife, take yourself out. Buy some balloons, buy some roses, buy some food. Have fun. Enjoy the day. Do like, do comment, and subscribe. Swap!